Please make sure when you make her picture and face the lady of Fatemeh Zehra should have hijab scarf on her head, and if you can make lightly her face please. The light that shone in darkness. In the ancient, sacred city of Mecca, when the winds of change began to stir, a child was born whose gentle radiance would illuminate even the darkest corners of human despair. This was Hazrat Fatemeh Zehra, the beloved daughter of the Prophet Mohammad, peace be upon him, and the devoted daughter of the noble Khadija, peace be upon her. Though she came into a world fraught with the scorn of disbelievers and the harsh judgments of society. Even as a young girl, Fatemeh's heart was filled with a divine compassion and an unwavering commitment to justice. As a child, Fatemeh would sit quietly by her mother's side while Khadija recited stories of wondrous realms and the eternal truths of the divine. These tales, of those who, though ridiculed and cast aside, went on to change the world through their steadfast faith and knowledge, ignited in Fatemeh a burning desire to seek truth and stand for what was right. The stares and sneers of those who misunderstood her only strengthened her resolve. The weight of public disdain became a catalyst for her inner light to shine even brighter. In her youth, while the world around her seemed to be driven by material pursuits and fleeting vanities, Fatemeh dedicated herself to the path of spiritual and moral excellence. She spent countless hours in prayer and reflection, her eyes ever fixed on the heavens, where she sought solace and guidance. It was said that when she prayed, even the inanimate objects around her seemed to respond. A gentle breeze would stir or a humble grain of sand might glimmer with a newfound brilliance, as if echoing the purity of her devotion. One well-known narrative tells of a time when a poor neighbor, burdened by physical weakness and spiritual desolation, came to seek help. The neighbor's mother was unable to perform the prayer rituals, and in her distress, she pleaded for someone to offer not only physical assistance but also the warmth of spiritual comfort. Fatemeh, with her tender heart and compassionate spirit, did not turn away. Instead, she rose before the break of dawn, prepared the modest home with her own hands, and ensured that everything, from the smallest utensil to the meager meal, was arranged with care. Her actions were not merely acts of charity, they were a living testament to the divine command to care for the oppressed and the weak. In her gentle manner, she transformed hardship into hope, teaching all who witnessed her deeds that true wealth was measured in kindness and righteousness rather than in material possession. Her commitment to justice did not stop at acts of mercy. In later years, as the turbulent winds of political strife began to blow over the young Islamic community, Fatemeh's inner light became a beacon for those seeking truth and fairness. In an era when power was often seized by force and rights were trampled underfoot, she stood firm. Whether through a quiet word of counsel or a decisive act of defiance against injustice, her life became a living lesson in integrity, resilience, and the power of divine love. Even as she faced personal loss and hardship, her own life marred by the trials and tribulations that followed the passing of her revered father, she remained a steadfast guardian of justice. A compassionate nurturer for the needy, and a tireless advocate for the rights of the oppressed. Thus, Hazrat Fatemeh Zehra, peace be upon her, is remembered not only as the daughter of a prophet but as an enduring symbol of the transformative power of faith, compassion, and unwavering courage. Her story teaches us that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, one can rise above worldly disdain and bring forth light, hope, and justice for all. This narrative captures just a glimpse of the many virtues and episodes that mark the life of Hazrat Fatemeh Zehra. A beacon of mercy, resilience, and divine love whose legacy continues to inspire millions around the world.